Yo, what's going on, guys? JetXC here, and as you can see, I've got the stream in the background. They're just answering some questions about possible things to be added and future content. Um, and like they're saying here to release gameplay fatigue, things like that. So it's stuff that is they're just talking about, but it really doesn't matter. I want to get into the bits that are the most important that they did at the beginning. So first thing, we have the payment feature coming to PC. So a lot of us that use the PC client, we will be getting oh, hang on. When will we hear information about the first anniversary event be released? I think around June 1st. Okay, so we'll be hearing about first Annie stuff around June. Anyway, we've got a PC client, or we got the payment edition for PC client. So thank goodness for PC players, right? Number two, collab has been announced for May 23rd. So literally in like a month and a half, a little over a month and a half. They were not able to say anything on the collab because of embargo reasons, so we have to wait. But it is planned to be implemented on May 23rd, no matter what. So Leon from the last night, the girl that is sitting there at last night, she is actually the whole staff fell in love with her, and a lot of players in general like her. So they're making her a playable character, and she will be a magic fire attacker. So they also have a plan to add 4 magic units in quarter 4. And I'll show you the second magic unit in a second. So, yeah, again, Leon or Loen from last night is being added. And this is kind of the rough draft sketch of her cutscene. We've got Story Pack 13, Song of Snow. I don't think they mentioned who would be in this. Let me see my notes here. Yeah, not too sure, but I mean, it really doesn't matter. Well, we kind of have an idea since it's right after chapter 12, so no spoilers, I guess. But yeah, chapter 3 story pack coming soon. We have a convenience update, so battle UI improvement. So essentially, when you look at things like maybe true damage or fixed damage, it'll give you an explanation on what that means. So that's just kind of one of the small improvements, and who knows, they might show some different things, but this is kind of what they mean. This is an example here in Korean of what they're talking about. The next thing is a convenience update. So depending on the content you use, whether it be rank, evil castle, tower desire, they will give you like the most popular costumes for that mode. So as an example, for looks like PvP here, they've got Angelica, Justia, Lathel, Diana. So for those of you that are new, you'll be able to add you'll be able to look into what's popular basically, right? All right, Fiend Hunter improvements. So they're adding practice battle and last turn retries. So they were doing a survey. So we are completely safe with the 3 skill chain crit thing. Most people were satisfied with it. But a lot of people also like the idea of a last turn retry. So if you make a mistake or if you somehow don't crit, I don't know, you can retry again. And practice battle is basically like a mock battle you can have with the Fiend Hunter to practice what you want to, kind of do with your team before you actually do a real attempt. Hang on one sec. Let me see something. Okay. So this is some of the stuff I was talking about. So guaranteed crit rate, majority of people are satisfied. So we're good on that. Some of the most satisfying parts of the changes that they've added were quick battle function, guaranteed hit rate, amount of rewards, and the play cycle shortened from 4 to 2 weeks. So that gives you a little bit of information on what players are liking. This was huge. Everybody went crazy in the chat about this. So this is Teresa's cutscene for her Angel of Destruction skin. This is like a little sneak peek of it. This looks like, this looks crazy, guys. Now, it's so funny because I barely use Therese, but I'm going to find a way to use her just so I can play this cutscene. But already just from this here, it looks great. This is looking like a 10 out of 10 already. And Origami cooks when it comes to cutscenes. Next, we have world buff cycles will be going down to 2 weeks instead of 4. So if it's fire as the world buff, then that's every 2 weeks, and then so on and so forth. It'll rotate. Dolby will be having a rerun. I don't think they announced when, but I think it'll be very soon. Um, yeah, so just be on the lookout for Dolby rerun. Uh, so there's a new character, Rafithia. Let me go back here. So there's a new character, Rafithia. Apparently she's in Brave 9. She's basically like a Rue clone. A lot of people were kind of spamming in the chat, no lollies, and they were making fun of the fact that it's a lolly, which I kind of agree. But this is going to be her first costume. It's a bridal costume, and it's going to be based off of the season event Marry Me, which is going to star Rathia. Um, Crap, I forgot the other two characters, but it doesn't really matter. Just know that Rathia is like the new character for this. Yeah, and she will also be a magic unit as well. And this is going to be her skill called a symbol, where she basically summons twig glutties to you, similar to what Sealy can do. Oh, another one here. So Elpis. Now, Elpis is the girl from Tower of Desire. Apparently, she's also popular. Who would have guessed the two AI, or not AI, NPC characters with big titties would be popular? But hey, so she's going to be a 4-star character, and she's going to be a magic buffer for new players that don't have a 5-star buffer, like what, Diana, or not Diana, excuse me, B Helena essentially. So, and Origami kind of went into why she kind of has the scratches, and I think it's because she works with like in the evil organization within the story. So I guess it's just like injuries and stuff like that. But he'll probably get into more detail. But again, this cutscene looks 10 out of 10 great, just like the Therese one. Okay, let me see. So this one's exciting. So we have Evil Castle Roguelike. So this is a roguelike mode where it'll be different depending on what your decisions you make in this mode, but it's another kind of solo content that they're going to be doing. And as you can see, it looks like there's a chest here, and then there's like a monster here that you probably have to face. So, okay, let's keep going. So roguelike coming soon. It's still in development. Oh, and that's it. So a couple things to add on. For Evil Castle, there will be no more elemental advantage. They just want, so the change is going to be just focusing on strategy. So there's going to be probably high damage units, of course, but you don't have to worry about whether or not you're using water against wind and etc. So that'll be good for players, so they're not pressured into having to build elemental characters. I think that's really good for new players. And yeah, there might be some quality of life changes for Evil Castle and Tower of Desire too. A couple things that they were talking about. They were asking about male characters, or chat was asking about that. Well, not everybody in chat, like a very few. They essentially said it's not the highest priority, which I don't blame them. I mean, I don't really care if another male banner ever comes up. That's just me though. I can understand Lathor and Gray, but anybody else, I don't really care. Let's see, what else? What else? They talked about the guild system. It will also be, it's still in the works. They're calling it club though, so not guild, club. And yeah, they're really just talking about like a bunch of other little things that may be possible. Talking about different types of skins. They talked about the bunny skins for like Eclipse, Celia, and Diana running again in winter. Again, that collab is coming soon, May 23rd, no matter what. And yeah, that's really about it. Everything else is really just stuff that's up in the air. If I see something after this, I'll add it to the video here and I'll just cut it. But yeah, guys, let me know if you've got any questions, what you're excited for. Let me know in the comments. It's very early for me. I stayed up for this. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Later.